this morning we're gonna make a puppet using a pipe cleaner, and it's gonna be a Wookie. This is what, look how far away and tiny this is. Let me come up. I don't know how to make the Wookie sound, but it sounds kind of like this. Right? That's what we're gonna do today, everyone. Yesterday was May the 4th, which they call Star Wars Day. Some people call it the 4th Doctor Who Day. But we're going to make a Wookiee because of May the 4th yesterday. So this is a really easy one this morning. What I'm going to use to make this is a pipe cleaner. I think they call these chenille stems as well, chenille stems. And we're going to twist it up and make it into a Wookiee. Now, if you don't have one of these, you don't have to go get one right now or anything. You could just watch and do it later, but you could use just paper, cut a Wookiee out, and put it on a stick, right? But this is, I'm just going to show you how to do this morning. So first of all, you take your pipe cleaner and you fold it in half, okay? Like that. I'm going to make I'm going to do a purple one instead. I'm going to do a purple one. So I got a purple pipe cleaner, folding it in half, like that. And then I'm going to go down a little bit and fold it out like this on two 90-degree angles. Like that. Fold them in. These are going to be the arms. And when it's a Wookiee or a Chewbacca, you want to make the arms nice and long because they have long arms. Okay? So make them a little bit longer than you think if you were making a human or something like that. So it looks like that now. Okay, now it's all coming apart a little bit, so I'm just going to take it and twist the arms once around so they stay together better, and then I'm going to twist the body once or twice like that, and that's basically it. Make little feet on the bottom just by bending the pipe cleaner in. I can see that I've ended up with two different lengths of legs here, so I'm going to fold this one again. Try to get them pretty even. You want to have kind of longish legs because the Wookiees, they have long legs too. If anyone doesn't know what a Wookiee is, it's like in Star Wars, it's like Han Solo's sidekick, co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon and all that. I don't know. I like Star Trek better anyways, but it was May the 4th, so it's a Star Wars thing. One day I'll make like a workshop on how to make a Vulcan puppet or something like that. So this is going to be our Wookiee, and it's purple. Usually I think they're usually brown. So I'm just going to bend down the arms a little bit, like that. There we go. And then I have some sticky googly eyes, which I'm going to use for eyes and just stick them on there. If you don't have googly eyes, you can just cut them out of paper and, you know, hot glue them on there or glue stick them on there and make the eyes that way. Put the eyes on there, and the next most well, this isn't the most complicated thing, but the next thing we're going to do is make the mouth. So I'm just going to use a little piece of plain white paper, printer paper, and I'm going to draw a mouth on there using a really skinny, thin marker because this is a tiny thing. So I'm going to make a mouth, and because it's the Wookiees, they kind of have the teeth like a bulldog, I think. I don't know, but that's how I like to do it. I make the teeth, the two fangs coming up from the bottom of the mouth. This pen is running out of ink, so it's kind of hard to, I don't know, this is brand new too. I don't know what's going on. There we go. It just needed to start, you know? This pen wasn't working properly because it's too early in the morning for this pen. So I scribbled it a little bit on the paper. It's good as new almost. So I have a tiny little mouth I drew on there. Cut that out. Let me show you the Wookiee we got so far. He has no mouth yet, right? so it doesn't make any sounds. So I'll cut the mouth out. Safety scissors. I'm gonna cut that out and stick it onto his face. And I'm gonna use hot glue this morning because it's a little bit faster, but you could just use a glue stick. But if you're using hot glue, make sure you're careful with it. This is tiny, so you gotta cut it. It takes a little bit of time. Gotta be patient. Cut it out. There we go. You can't see that. It's so tiny. But I'm gonna stick that onto the Wookie's face. Tiny bit of glue on there. Stick it on. Doesn't even matter if it's crooked. Ooh, I did it upside down. You flip it over. There we go. Great. Looks good. We're coming up. I'll show you what I did. Right? That's the Wookie sound. Not really. It's hard for me to do a Wookie sound. Chewbacca sound. It's like a chair. It sounds like a chair sliding on the floor somewhere. It's like that. I don't know. I can't do it. Maybe if I practice. I'll get better at that. So, there we go. You can just leave it like this, move it around, but I'm going to put it on a stick so that it's more of a puppet. And the kind of stick that I'm going to put it on is this one that I made before. Is like on this really long popsicle stick. You could use any kind of stick. You could go into your backyard, find a stick. I'm going to use one of these ones. One of these skewers, they're called. They're for barbecuing, I think. If you're going to make a shish kebab, you get all your vegetables. If you're not a vegetarian, you put your meat on there too. Barbecue it. But that's not what we're going to do here. We're just going to use this stick to stick to the back of the puppet to make it so that we can move it around. And then we're going to do one more thing to make sure everybody knows that this is a Wookie or a Chewbacca. There we go. He's on a stick now. We are going to make these Wookiees. They seem to, or at least Chewbacca, who's the most famous of all the Wookiees. He always has this purse thing. See that? Right there. He wears like a purse. It's like a Wookiee purse. Keeps all the stuff in there. Whatever you need. A comb, a brush, right? Maybe he's got his snacks in there. We don't really know what's in there, but we're gonna make a Wookiee purse for this Wookiee that we made this morning. So brown paper I'm gonna use. Cut out a long strip, tiny, thin, long strip of it. Not that long, a couple inches long, like that. I'm just gonna draw some black lines on it to make it look like it has little compartments. Yeah. Later, you can make more characters from Star Wars if you want, and then you can do the whole, you can reenact the whole movie, one of the Star Wars movies. Pick your favorite. You can make a Darth Maul puppet. You can make Luke Skywalker. You can make Yoda. So I just make that little strip of paper and I fold it in half to make like a belt or the strap for the purse. And then I'm going to cut out a little square to be the actual purse. Tiny square of brown paper. Get my marker, my pen, and make like a flap and a button so it looks like it has it opens up. Okay, this is tricky stuff now. I'm going to glue this all together. So I'm going to take the long strip, the strap of the purse, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the very two tips, the ends of it, and stick them to the top of the purse. And that's it. It's all attached together. Okay, let me come up, show you what I did. You know, I wish I could zoom in the camera or something like that. That would be better, but it's okay. I need to get up and exercise. It's early in the morning. It's good to get moving. There we go. So that's a tiny purse, and it's got a little opening here, the strap. It's going to go right over the Wookie's shoulder. So, you just take it and you put it over. I'm going to put one of his arms up, so I can put it over one of his arms and over his head. Slide it down. Put his arm back down. Alright, and just to make it stay in place, just where I want it, I'm going to put a bit of glue underneath the first part right on his hip. Stick it there so you can, it always stays in the right spot. Great, we did it. Now I have two Wookies, a purple one and an orange one. This one has got a big foot on this side, so I'm going to just cut off the very tip of his toe. It's too long. There we go. That's better. And you can bend it and shape it however you want. You can make a waving Wookie. Hi! Maybe he talks human language instead of Wookie language. Hi everyone. Hi there. I'm a Wookie. Or put it down. Okay. Come up. Show you. Here's what we did. Earlier, yesterday, I made this orange one. And then today, purple one. There's my logo, Apple Fun Puppetry. It's backwards today because the Facebook live stream thing won't let you switch the mirror the image anymore for some reason. So hope they fix that. Let me get my little puppet stage. Facebook, if you're watching, fix the thing where you can mirror everything so that we can watch these videos right the proper way. Here's a little stage that I made earlier in another workshop. It's a tiny puppet stage made out of like a little shoebox or something. And I like to use this one to like show you what it's like to do a little puppet show. There you go. That's how you make Wookiees or Chewbacca's. Some people call them Chewbacca's, but that's not right. That's his name, right? Wookiees out of pipe cleaners. And here's another example, just to give you another idea. This is another one I made out of bigger pipe cleaners. This is not a Wookie, this is a monkey, right? You can make a monkey. You can make any kind of furry thing if you have some pipe cleaners around. I happen to have those awesome, look at this pipe cleaner. This is crazy. No one in the world has ever seen a pipe cleaner as big as this pipe cleaner. Look at that. Look, it's a bird. Right? If you have a pipe cleaner like this, you can make a bigger one, but don't worry about it if you don't. You could use these smaller pipe cleaners, or you could use, I don't think I have any here, but you could use a twist tie. You know those twist ties that are on a bag of bread sometimes, and it closes the bag together so that the bread stays fresh? You could use one of those, any kind of wire, and twist it into a little figure and put it on a stick, and that's a puppet. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching this morning.